China, a nation of culture, people, and rich history. This is how we look at China today. But it used to be poor, underdeveloped, and a nation of pure poverty. Today I will be explaining how China went from an underdeveloped nation to a superpower. Before we start though, I'd like to thank NordVPN. More on that later. To understand how modern-day China came to be, we need to look on how communist China started. We take a look straight to 1945. Japan has been destroyed, B-2 US nuclear bombs, World War II has ended. The nationalists and the communists continue to fight a brutal civil war. Later in 1949, the communists won the Chinese Civil War. Mao Zedong is now in charge and will make some questionable choices, like killing 60 million of his own citizens. Mao Zedong went along causing suffering, corruption, famine, and pain. Things couldn't get worse, right? Well, in 1950 it could. North Korean troops crossed the 38th parallel. The North in 2 days captured Seoul. But the big part is when 1 million Chinese troops crossed the border. In 1953, the Korea was back to how it was before the war. It's the 1970s, Mao Zedong is out of power. Now here's where it gets interesting. Now it's time to become a superpower. China would need to make their county developed and safe. Maybe China could have used NordVPN. Are you ever scared of being hacked? Not to fear, NordVPN is here. NordVPN is what keeps you safe online. It's cheap and easy to use. Better yet, you can use it in China. Check it out. Link in the description and pinned in comments. Now back to the video. China needed to get developed. So first they wanted to lower their fertility rates. They implemented the famous one-child policy. They also worked on social programs. China still had problems. It still was poor and underdeveloped. To get their county started, they rapidly industrialized, kick-starting their economy. There's no doubt that the West did not like this, the US specifically. The US and China are easily not friends. China has been rapidly militarizing in preparation for a war with the US. The Pentagon fully predicts a war with China in the next 20 years. In conclusion, China has been rapidly building its military, industrial capability, social programs, and more. Use the link in the description. Like and subscribe.